What is going up, guys? I hope you guys are all having a great and fantastic day today. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be doing a Disney stock breakdown. You guys seem to really love my Tesla breakdown. That will be down below for you guys to check that out. And also, don't forget about the Xbox One giveaway. All you have to do to enter, like, comment, and follow my Instagram, and you will be entered. So let's jump into the Disney stock breakdown. I'll see you in there. Alrighty, guys, what is going up here? Welcome back. We are up and running here. So we are using the Thinkorswim trading platform for the charts here. So it's very simple on how to use this and everything like that. So we're right now looking at the max available for the time frame, and each of these candlesticks represent 1 week. Now we're going to be looking at multiple different time frames, looking at the best opportunity to buy, sell, hold. What are my overall thoughts on this? Where do I see this in the upcoming future? So let's jump into it here. So lately, as you guys can tell, Disney has been literally crushing it. We have highs of 150, 150.63. Looking at that, we can set some resistance lines up ahead. Right now, the stock is trading at 144.67. So recently just hit this high. Now it's kind of fading down roughly 1% the past trading day. Now looking at this, a little zoomed out more, you guys can see that this stock has a very strong uptrend. Now it loves to use this 200 moving average line as support. So honestly, as you guys can tell, this stock in the past, yes, in the 90s, it did bounce. It hit it a couple times. Once it got under a lot, great time to short sell, came back up and kind of bounced on it. Went under, came back up, bounced on it. And then once it bounced on it, this bounce pretty much clarified as support for it. So now every time it comes in contact with it, it comes here, boom, bought back up. Comes here, bought back up. Comes here, bought back up. Comes even all the way down here, as you guys can tell, hits it, gets bought back up. Now it's trading down, and it's pretty high, pretty volatile. Looking at the RSI here, it is about neutral. It's trading roughly at, I would say a 46. So there is some possibility that it will kind of, start coming and climbing back up to a possible, I would say 70 or more. The more you zoom out, obviously, the more it changes. But overall, I think Disney's looking strong. So let's look at the past week's performance on how we can start making some more textbook swing trades and day trades on this. So first, let's look at the 20 days here, So looking at this, you guys can tell this stock gapped up. Boom, gapped up. Now, the reason why it gapped up so much is we had some announcements this week. Now, we did have Disney Plus coming in and really making this stock kind of too hot. For a blue chip stock, it's very rare that we see the RSI trading at, 87. So when you guys see that, perfect time to short. Perfect time to short a stock. Okay, it comes in contact way over the 70, come in short, boom, boom, boom. You guys could be, up around 6% today. Now, looking at this, you guys can tell it does kind of trade sideways, meaning it just kind of slowly bounces. So let's look out a little more and see if we can find some support, some resistance, everything like that. Let's look at the 128 days. This looks a lot better, So it looks like there's some solid support here, almost at the 127.99 mark. So I would set a support line there. There is obviously going to be some support here at 107 just because that's the low. That's, common support and resistance. But, there is going to be a lot more downside for this to have to break through. So as you guys can tell, this stock, when it does come in contact with the 180-day 200 moving average line, it does have a little more tendency to kind of get sold under it. So it gets sold under, but once it gets up, it definitely squeezes up, and that's what we look for here. So let's keep zooming out and see if we see anything that looks interesting or anything like that. Now, for those of you that don't know, Disney owns a ton of things. Disney owns Marvel, Disney owns Star Wars, Pixar, and they just recently announced or recently put out the Disney Plus, which is very similar to Netflix. I think that is game changer. Game changer. So let's go and look at a different time frame. Now, the reason why I think it's game changer is because they have all of these movies that are just sitting in their vault, that are just sitting there, and they're not doing anything with them, so they might as well put out a streaming service, if you ask me. All right, so looking at the 3-year on the weekly chart here, looks very strong at the 200 moving average line. So what we're going to do here for this one is we're going to go in, we're going to left click and create an alert here. Now, the reason why we're going to create an alert is because when this stock gets sold off and hits this, we want to be aware, because we easily could scalp this for a slow move back up, for a little reversal here. So that's what we're looking for. Getting back on top of that Disney Plus announcement and release of it, I think that this will definitely increase the value of the company and, really change the way that Disney is going to make TV shows and movies. Now, I'm a huge Marvel fan, and they already announced multiple TV shows that are all Marvel that are only on Disney Plus, Loki, and a variety of others. I don't want to announce them because I don't know if you guys are into that or not, but I think that is game changer. And the first day they had over 10 million people sign up. So let's do the quick math. So 10 million. Okay, so 10 million, and then it's $6.99 per month. So that is $69 million per month. Times that by 12, they're getting almost $1 billion. 838,800,000. Pretty much. Now that is a ton of money. So obviously that's going to cause an increase in price. It's going to cause an increase in the stock price. Now, as you guys can tell, it before the announcement, because I believe it came out the 12th. So as you guys can tell, pretty much the day that they announced it, this is when we got this huge push. Now, this push is large, and obviously we'll probably get some sort of sell-off because it's kind of a one hype thing, and a lot of people just bought in for that release and sold. Now, that's probably why we got this 2% decrease today. But looking at the yearly plan, now where do I see this? I see the stock pushing up possibly to 270, 265 mark within the next year or so. Now, obviously, a lot of people think we're going to have a recession. This is just if we don't. You know what I mean? I think the stock's going to definitely push back up. Disney is huge, guys, and their shares only going to continue to go up in value, and the company's still only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, in my opinion. So right now, I give this a complete buy. Obviously, try to wait for it to come down to 128 here. So if you guys want to set another alert, you guys can easily do that. So we can set one there just so you guys know and see it. So we have multiple alerts set. 128 is probably the best buy that we're going to get very soon. Now, if it breaks through it with ease and we miss it, then let's wait for the 110 for the reversal, because that's going to be around the 200 moving average line. So obviously right now it is kind of creeping back up on the RSI. So relative strength indicator pretty much clarifying that there might be a possible reversal. So if you guys don't go short here, I would wait for the 127 or the 110 in my opinion. That is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you learned something here. A lot of very useful information, and we're going to be buying, I think, $10,000 worth of Disney stock here in the next couple of weeks. I'll make a video on that explaining where I bought it, and hopefully we do get a decrease in price here down to 127 in the next week or month or so, because that's when I'm going to be buying it. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, drop a subscribe down below. Don't forget, we're doing an Xbox One giveaway, so all you have to do to enter, subscribe, like, comment done so I know that you did it, and you guys can follow my Instagram for the announcement of it. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, drop a subscribe down below. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care and have a good weekend.